is a little bit different, this little bit of this. I'm not really sure where I'm going with it, to be honest. Hope you can hear me. I'm outside, obviously. Look at this view. It's awesome. It was announced here in Northern Ireland yesterday that we're in for 6 more weeks of this lockdown, and it's going to take us to the 5th of March, which will effectively have been a year since my business closed. And I know that all the YouTube analytics and all say that I should be upbeat and buzzy and, pull you in, because that's what gets views. The truth of the matter is that today I don't really feel like being upbeat, and I don't really feel like being buzzed. So I'm a little bit down, and part of the reason for starting this fitness push is to get me physically fit, obviously, because I'm not fit. I'm a bit overweight and unfit. My body age is 6 years older than my actual age, which can't be good. But also because there's two sides to this. Mental health is something that I've had issues with in the past. It's something that I struggle with from time to time. And to be honest with you, it's something that I worry I will struggle with again in the very near future, along with loads of other people. These restrictions that are being put on us for the right reasons, I believe, hope, but they're having an untold damage. They're doing untold damage to everyone's mental health, and no one can keep this up. Okay, so the second part of this fitness push is to improve my mental health as well as my physical health. This morning I didn't do my yoga. I was meant to get up and do some yoga this morning, but instead I really didn't feel like it, to be honest. So I did about 30 minutes of relaxation, breathing. I have a Shakti mat, which is a pressure point mat that promotes blood flow, and I lay on that for about 20 minutes. And I just tried to relax, to be honest with you. So really what I want to just say is that it's okay to suffer with mental health problems. It's okay to feel under pressure, especially at times like this. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of there being something wrong with you, right? It's normal. It's okay to not be okay. It's good to talk. All those things, they're all true. They're all silly little sayings that on the face of it may not mean very much, but they're all true. Well, I mean, my business hasn't operated for a year now. I do worry that I've spent 27 years building it up, and it's been ripped out from under me. I'm very, very lucky that I am a coach of 5 athletes that are considered elite, so I can continue to go and do that stuff. But that stuff doesn't pay the bills. That stuff keeps me sane. It doesn't relieve the pressure of worrying about the finances, worrying about providing for families, worrying about the business and whether or not it'll ever be the same again. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not feeling upbeat and buzzed today, but I'm going to do this run, and yeah, produce some endorphins that will make me feel a little bit better. So I'll let you know how that goes. Listen, stay safe. If you're in Northern Ireland and you're under these restrictions, just whether we agree with them or not, just obey the rules. The sooner everybody obeys the rules, the sooner we can get out the other side of this. And if you're not in Northern Ireland, then I hope that things where you are better than they are here. Okay? Stay safe. Look after yourself, physically and mentally. And I'll catch you on the other side. Alright guys, thank you very much for signing in again today. Alright, I know how difficult it is for people to take time out of their days to do things. So I just want to say thank you very much. That looks a bit weird. What's going on there? Just want to say thank you very much for taking the time to join me. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see how we go. Alright, thank you very much. So today we're down at the seaside for our run. Just a bit of a change of scenery. Look at this. It's awesome. Lucky to have this on the doorstep. We got 5-minute warm-up, 40-minute steady run. I'm trying not to make the same mistake as yesterday. I'm going to try and go a little bit easier. At the moment, my focus is on not falling on my backside because it is quite icy. So, we'll see. Struggling a little bit today to be motivated, but I say, lucky to have this beauty right on the doorstep, so that's something. I'll let you know how it goes, and fingers crossed I'll not break any legs or any bones running on this frosty grind. Alright, we'll see how we go. Alright, thanks. Talk to you later, guys. Wish me luck. Alright, so 10 minutes in, and it's just too icy, to be honest. A bit annoyed with myself. I'm gonna go home and come back down later on to do this again, because I'm literally gonna fall on my ass. So yeah, it's just a bit too icy, a bit too risky. I don't really want to break a bone, which would be reasonably bad, I think. Wouldn't help my mental health, never mind my physical well-being. So yeah, we're gonna bail on it today. I'm gonna spend a couple of minutes just looking at that. This is the vista. It's lovely, but yeah, the run will have to be postponed till later, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's one of the issues, I guess, with living in Northern Ireland. Yeah, it's unpredictable. Yeah, so I'll post it again. I will come back down and I will do it again later on. But I'm even walking back to the car now. I'm even having to watch how I'm walking, because it is quite slippy. And just running on it, I would literally break a neck. I only have one of those, so we'll do it later. Alright, so this morning's a boarded run. That's a slight confusion, but we're getting it done. So we've got 5-minute warm up, 40 minutes steady, and we're going to take it steady by steady through. I was going to say that felt a little better, but it only felt so little better that it's hardly worth pointing out, to be honest. I discovered a number of problems. I think I'm a track athlete. I really don't do hills, which is unfortunate because I seem to live on the top of one, which means that every time I leave the house to go for a run, the first half leaving the house, I feel like a rock star. I feel like I'm absolutely flying. I feel brilliant. 3/4 of the way through the run, I feel not so good. And then that last bit coming home, it's always uphill, and it always sucks, and it's killing me. But I think I was about 7k, maybe just short of 7. My watch died. First world problems. My watch died, so I have no idea what my calorie burn is, no idea what my heart rate is, no idea what my pace was. I imagine somewhere around 7 minutes average, including the warm up and the cool down. So pretty rubbish, to be honest. If the rest of my runs are anything to go by, it'll be about 750 calories, something like that. I forgot to say, actually, I'm using a generic beginner half marathon training plan because I'm not particularly fussed on being able to run overly fast, but I figured that the further we get into it, the half marathon will give me longer runs, increased calorie burn, so that's why we're doing it. The other issue I have is 100% a first world problem one, and that would be, especially in the cold, it's making me walk a bit like John Wayne, so it's not great.